guess the whole thing is
It's neat.
you just drove here from Baltimore.
Let me have some more
Last
coffee,
night,
please.
in an escort,
Let me have some more coffee.
you know,
That's the funniest
I'm
thing.
black.
You got how many kids?
I have 4 kids. I have
She
2
goes
great
laughing already.
It gets even better. Okay?
Better.
Listen to
We
this.
better write something about this guy.
Listen to this,
You
okay?
have me take my damn
Her
pencil
mother,
out. Go ahead.
her mother, okay, now look.
Yeah, this
Give
is
me,
funny.
give me, I got something. Just tell her that as it is.
All right, listen, this is how it all got started.
Have some more.
Hold
Yes,
it
sir.
right there. That's the name of it, how it all got started. I have to prove you all I do this.
God, I just,
So you can take that title and do anything.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Plus, I got another title that I just came up.
I just came up.
I just wrote it 2 days ago.
Well, let's do this impromptu as it
all right,
happens
so
now.
what happened
You
is this,
already
okay?
written one. I
Okay.
was gonna do this one here.
Okay.
I know it's a good one. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Go ahead. We
Anyway,
don't have.
so-
I got a tape recorder.
Her
in my
mother-
bag. Wait a minute.
Hey, we're recorded on that. I mean, it's recorded.
Oh, okay. Is it on?
It's on.
Go ahead.
So, okay, so what happened is I was in the Army in Augusta, Georgia.
Would you like some more coffee, please, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I only got $76 a month. I couldn't live on that. So I got a job at a radio station, WBBQ. Augusta, Georgia is where James Brown's from.
You're talking too fast. Do that again. How it all got started. I came up from. It's on there. It's on there. Go ahead.
So,
Do it just as you was doing it.
and then, so I got a job, a night job at WBBQ in Augusta, Georgia. And
Is it still there?
it's still there.
James Brown's got one in.
WRDW he used to own.
And it's a bigger town than. It wasn't Augusta, was
He
it?
was Augusta. He used to.
I want that.
James
Take care of
Brown
it.
used to shine shoes downtown
I know all
Augusta,
that.
right? And then he said, "I'm going to own this radio station one day," and he did. He bought WRDW. Okay, he sold it since then. Okay, and that's his hometown is Augusta, and he's like, you know, Augusta's favorite son. Everybody loves him.
I didn't mean to kick
So
you.
then,
That's all right, dear.
I was in a restaurant one night, and I met her mother, who was a hostess.
Here it comes, sir.
Go
Just
ahead.
don't want to burn
Go
you.
ahead.
Okay.
Keep talking. Man.
And she was 16 years old. She was just home from Louisville, Kentucky, and
That's
so
how
we
I
started.
met my old lady. She's 16 years old.
And, you know, one thing led to another, you know how it goes. And then, but a friend of mine had been a director at Candid Camera and gotten drafted in the
That's
Army.
fantastic.
And so, her mother, Alma, and I got married, and right after we got married, she was pregnant, and she got a full-paid scholarship to Boston University.
The wife.
Yes, and she had to make a decision whether she was going to get an abortion or have the child. Because if she got an abortion, she could go
Which
to.
one was it, Danny?
Me.
It was her,
It was me.
and she had a choice of
I
having a
want to
baby.
get that thing out. Hold it there.
Yeah.
We just wrote a thing called It Bees Me. We just wrote a thing, me and Black, Blue, and Country too.
Yeah.
We wrote a thing called It Bees Me.
All right.
If it's a fly on the wall and he's doing this and that, he's trying to get a message to you to tell you how I love you. It bees me. If you see a river flowing this way and it's running toward it bees me.
That
baby.
is cool.
It bees me, baby. It bees me. It bees me, she said. Okay.
It bees me.
It bees me. Hell of a title.
Yeah.
This guy from Kentucky now. My title. But anyway, go ahead.
All right. So
It
what
bees
happened
me.
is so.
I want to get
Look,
that
I
out
want
of
to get
my
this
file.
on tape. Okay, listen.
I wanna get this out of my
And
file.
she doesn't know this. Okay.
Okay.
I probably
this-
do know.
This
Something
guy.
new.
This guy. Okay. His name. I ain't gonna tell you his name.
Yeah, don't tell me that.
I ain't gonna tell you his name. Anyway, so.
I'll
He
call-
was.
I'll
He
call
had
him
no
this guy.
transportation, and he was from. You know, it's a fluent Jewish family in New
I'll
York,
call
and
him
I was
this
from. My
guy.
father was a Baptist preacher.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
So. Anyway, so we got married and had a baby. She had a choice getting an abortion or having her. She had her, and she.
Say that again. You was too fast for me.
Okay, what
That's
happened
all
is she's pregnant.
With me.
Alma was pregnant with Michelle.
Right.
She got a 4-year all-paid scholarship to Boston University.
Too fast.
Okay.
Too shit.
All right, and so she said, "I'm going to have the baby to get
Right
the
quick.
scholarship." Okay.
Get the scholarship.
So,
And it bees me.
so, so we had Michelle, and then we had Wesley, and then we got a divorce.
Wesley.
Okay?
That's my brother.
Where is he?
He's in D.C.
He's in Washington.
What's he doing?
He's doing good. He's working as what does he do?
He's a lobbyist.
He's a lobbyist.
Health
yeah.
And then we
organization.
had
He's
Wesley.
27.
Then came Wesley.
And so then we get a divorce, okay? And so she's desperate to get a job, so she goes to she has a problem with alcohol, okay? So she gets in Alcoholics Anonymous. She meets
Go.
Frankie Hewitt, whose husband is the producer of 60 Minutes,
Right.
okay?
She
So
goes
Frankie
to
gets her to,
how it all got started. That's out of sight. Go ahead.
and so Frankie gets her involved at Ford's Theater in Washington, being her assistant. And then one thing led to another, and she started her own company and was in New York for a number of years as in a public relations. She did the work for, what theater was it? The Schultz?
Yeah, the Schubert. She hangs with the big boys.
What's
Is that
her
thing
background?
Yes.
the numbers
Yeah.
taken on that? Just look at the viewfinder, see if are the numbers taken on that?
Oh, it's a stop.
And you have to push start.
a good
Push
thing.
start.
You didn't get none of that?
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay, let's see what you got here.
It was saying record.
It's going. It's going. It's
Yeah,
going. Yeah, it's
what was
going.
I
You
gonna
got it.
say?
All right. So then what happened was,
Yeah. Go ahead, Dan.
it's the showman's. I mean, they have their own theaters in Broadway.
Yeah,
and-
Mom's
What-
big. She hangs with the big boys.
Probably.
She's a poor
Keep going. That's
Southern
good, though.
girl.
Anyway, she just made just a lot of. Her life was just a wreck.
She
Okay.
must have had an awful, great personality to get involved.
She was wonderful, and she
Yeah.
still is. And so we got a divorce, and then
She
I
was doing
married.
public relation work or commercials. or
She
anything
right
like that?
now she is back.
I said she wasn't even then.
Yep.
She was hanging with that crowd.
She was hanging out with me.
That's her dream.
Because you was doing it.
I was doing it, and I did like little local retailers, you know.
Great though.
But what I did was I came up with an idea of taking like a popular song and making it to a jingle. Before in the 60s, everybody do a jingle like, you know,
course, go
just
ahead.
sounded like a jingle. I thought
course.
jingles on the radio should sound like songs, you know, hip.
Well, they've been doing that forever. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
anyway, so that's what I did.
Yeah.
We got a divorce, and then we had 2 kids. I married somebody else. I married.
Somewhere else, I'll take that out of the closet too. I'm gonna see where this thing going with you and Clarence and your daughter there.
Yeah.
I got a tune called Somewhere Else. I ain't took these out of the closet. Must be a reason. That's why I'm writing them down. I ain't seen the song in ages.
So
Wrote it for O.C. Smith. Hell of a song. I ain't thought of it in years.
So he has
Go
2
ahead.
babies with Terry.
then I have 2 babies with Terry. So the first
Who's
baby,
Terry? The second
His
one?
second
second
wife.
wife, Terry,
They're divorced now.
and we're divorced. Okay,
Yeah.
They're married 17 years?
18 years.
18 years.
You ain't met, were you in touch with your dad? Or?
Oh yeah, I live with my dad. When my parents got divorced, my father raised me.
What happened is when Alma and I broke up, I raised Michelle and Wesley,
He was my mommy and my daddy.
and
That's out of sight.
then I married Terry, and
Where
well,
was Terry from?
Terry
She's
was
from
from
the East Coast?
she's from Appalachia, the mountains.
Oh, you
She can read palms. We're all southern.
So then, anyway, so she really wanted a baby, and I'd had a vasectomy. Yeah, Terry wanted a baby. I had a vasectomy, couldn't have kids, so I'd have a reversal. So she really wanted this baby. And so she had Danny, and Danny was born with,
reverse.
well, he had some problems. He had a learning disability. He didn't talk till he was 5. He's just a different kid, you know. I mean, he didn't fit into the mold of
the
public
way.
schools or any of that stuff.
Oh, what is that?
He was
Yeah,
different.
I got the message.
And so,
I don't get the song now. Take a look at that clock up there. What is it, 5 o'clock?
it's 5 o'clock.
Well, the back side is, you gotta back over to 6, we have to get out of here, and then I gotta go.
Okay. All right.
No, go ahead.
So,
Well, that's enough. I got 3 songs out of that already.
oh, cool.
See about
So
that.
anyway, so we get a divorce, and then Michelle lived up here, and so, I'm sorry, Michelle lived in Columbus, Ohio, and Terry needed to leave the East Coast because she wanted to move somewhere else. And so she came up here to Columbus, Ohio to live. And it just was just, and I'd
Yeah,
always lived
fantastic.
isolated. I lived by myself. I like living out in the woods.
Yeah.
And so, but this time she moved into a neighborhood where they had other kids. You know, it was just great for the kids. And
You're a show business type. I like that. And funny writing the class.
hey, we all get
Strictly
together.
show you talk to me and I'd forgotten all about it. Show business is your thing. You're going to do all right commercials.
When I want
I'll
to,
put
Clarence,
you-
I'm
I'll
just
put you into
stuck.
something.
You know what? I am stuck in Baltimore. I need to get to New York or Los Angeles.
Well, that's well done.